I'm Ferd. Welcome back to my wood shop. This is part 3 of building a high chair. Okay, before you cut your angles in the legs on your fronts, you got a foot rest that's going to go across the two of these, and you want to cut a groove on the inside part of this leg, not on the front but on the inside, and it's going to be like 3/8 inches deep. I'm going to do mine on the table saw. I'm just going to make several passes with the blade. You can use a dado or a router bit if you're really good with it. Okay, now we're ready to cut the angles in the legs. You're going to use this angling jig. You can get these at Woodcraft, Rockler, Sears Hardware, about 20 bucks. If you don't have one of them, you could make your own jig. I used to use this one for some smaller table legs. It serves the same purpose, just cut it to where you got your right angle for these legs if you don't have one of these. Tapered all the legs, the back posts, and the arm posts for the chair. Here I've got my jig set up, getting ready to do the other half of the mortising to put the crown on the back of the chair. Let's get busy on that. And there's what it looks like. On the crown we're going to cut this off, and really nice cut right there, and it should fit pretty good. Do the other side, and then we'll see how it fits. Now we're going to start putting the legs together. I've got my aprons cut out. I've got my tongue cut in them to fit in the grooves that we made over at the router table. Now all I got to do is cut out like 1/4 of an inch right up here at the top of it, if you can see the mark, and round that off so it's gonna fit down into the round part of the leg right here. And I'm going to do that over on the jigsaw. Scroll saw. Okay, I got my pinions cut for my tongue and groove for the tops of the chair, and got a really turned out really good. I got a really nice tight fit on both sides of it, and this thing I just need to drill my holes, get my pattern back out, and the back of the chair is done. Okay, I went ahead and I put everything together. Everything's fitting nice. I got it. It's just clamped for right now. And what I need to do next, measure up 7 3/8 inches from the table to the top on both sides, and I put a straight edge. And then I marked it because we're going to put a brace across here, and we're going to route these out on both sides, and the brace is going to inset in there about 1/8 of an inch. And so I marked it, put my ruler up. This is 1.5 inches wide, which is what I'm needing, and marked a line at the top and at the bottom, and this is the area I need to route out on both sides of the leg. Now this is the side of the chair. This is going to be the front and the back. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now the cross braces took a lot of time to make the angled cuts, to get them to fit. Take your time on all of this stuff on the bottom. There's a lot of angles, and this is grooved out 3/4 of an inch. Cross brace goes across. There's going to be a screw here with a plug to hide it. Then on the two ends, I'm just going to drill a 3/8 hole and then put a dowel rod in there and glue this real good. The dowel rod will keep it from ever spreading apart. Okay, I've got the thing put together with clamps right now, and I'm working on the footrest, which goes across the front of it. And I've done this in like 2 pieces. And if you notice right here, the leg where we cut this before we cut the angles in our leg, there's a little angle on this way. Now these are angled too, but I've went back and I've straightened them out. I've cut the first piece with the angle, and I've cut that about 2 inches, a little bit wider than the width that it's going to be there. And then this, the front of it, is going to overlap about maybe 1/2 inch on each side of it to cover this over here. And instead of making it all in one piece and trying to cut it straight across here and get it to fit flush, I've done it this way. The wood's a little thicker. I'm going to glue it together, and then I'm going to plane it down to where it's this thickness, and it's just going to slide right in there. And then I can cut it out the length that I need, and then trim it off across the back. I'm going to go ahead and get this glued up, and we'll see how it works. Pieces I glued together. You can see the different wood grains there, and once you get that finished, it's going to hide it. And then if you can see right there on the first piece, I made that angle cut because your legs are in an angle. And then the second piece I made a little bit longer, and then I glued these together after I've done all of that. And let's see how this thing fits.